Hey there, it's Monkey. This is part of my Diablo 4 casual play series. If you're here, you're probably looking for a really simple answer, and that simple answer right now is Rogue. Now, your question was probably something like, what should I play for Season 1 that's not too busted or, not at risk for being nerfed? And I already gave you your answer. Now, for builds for the Rogue, I have some links down below. Twisting Blades would be a good melee build. Penetrating Shatter Barrage would be good ranged builds. Twisting Blades Death Trap is a good higher level build, like once you're close to the end game. And you could also do like Flurry, Rapid Fire. There's so many. There's lots of builds. There's links down below. Max Roll does a great job of guides, and I'll get to that back to that in a minute. But the longer answer to address the other classes is that there are probably a few great Druid builds, with or without some of the Season 1 uniques, but there are also a few that kind of like aren't great and need some help. So it's boom or bust kind of thing with the Druid class. With Barbarian and Necro, there are even fewer builds that might be pretty good versus the number of builds that probably need help. So unless you know specifically what type of, Barbarian you want to play or Necro you want to play, if you're just a casual person and you just want to start playing a class and go, I hope I can figure out a pretty good build, your odds of figuring out a pretty good build on those classes is worse compared to Rogue. And Sorcerer is even below Barbarian and Necro. There are a couple good Sorcerer leveling builds that you can do, but the rest of the game, really the bulk of the game, it's a problem for Sorcerers right now. A month down the road, 6 weeks down the road, maybe Blizzard puts out some tweaks or bug fixes or something that improves some of the builds that need help. But would you rather play for a month and a half with a build hoping or waiting that it's going to get some sort of a buff, or hoping that it doesn't get some sort of a nerf? Or would you rather play for a month and a half with a build that you're like, okay, this build's going to be pretty consistent? If even something happened, if there were even some buffs, maybe that would be a good opportunity for you to now switch to the Sorcerer class for a second character, or try out the Barbarian because a couple other builds got made viable. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. That's why I'm going to start Rogue. That's why I suggest you start Rogue. The max roll guides, like I said, are really extensive. Now, as a casual player, you might open up one of these guides and go, that is way too much reading for me. Don't worry, I'm going to have some other videos that will try to filter things out to just the most important tidbits so you can get a really enjoyable experience out of D4. Try to reduce some of the crunchiness that's there. There's a lot, actually. But yeah, that's it. So play Rogue, check out some of those builds, or the really quick video that I have on Rogue Casual Play, and I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.